blind or stupid. We love to triangulate. 3 is the magic number. You, me, and someone else, or something else. Another victim, a competitor, a loyal lieutenant, a fresh prospect, an imaginary individual, a threatened event, an inanimate object. There are so many combinations of triangulation that are available to us, and each has their own advantages and rewards for their application for us. In this equation, there will always be us. There will always be you, and then there will be a third party. One of our effective manipulative triangulations includes the normals. These are people who are neither particularly empathic or narcissistic, but people who are generally decent, sensible, and largely kind, who may be supporters of yours. They may be members of our facade or coterie, but whatever they are not you and they are not us. These are the people who you turn to when you can no longer stand what is happening to you, when you cannot understand what is going on, when the confusion becomes overwhelming. When you begin to sense something is not quite right, you turn to these normal people in the hope of them helping you, in the hope that they understand your plight, and that they may offer some insight. This is rarely achieved because you are met with responses which leave you wondering whether the person you have just spoken to is blind or stupid. Here are 10 instances of this in action. Number 1. I don't believe it. The victim states, "He is horrible to me. He never lets me do anything on my own anymore. He shouts and calls me awful names." The response of the normal, "Really, I just can't see Nigel behaving like that. He is always so lovely and friendly whenever I see him. I cannot believe he would do that." Number 2. Are you bringing it on yourself? The victim states, "I'm sick of him controlling me. I try and assert myself, lay down some boundaries, but he is always telling me to shut up and calm down and doing what he wants without any consideration for me." The normal thinks, "Well, you have always been feisty, my dear. Maybe you are provoking him, and that's why he is behaving that way. I don't mean to be unkind, but you do have a bit of a temper, Number 3, not this again. The victim, "He has done it again, disappeared. I've been ringing him on the hour every hour and he won't answer. I don't know what it is. I mean, everything seemed okay when we got up this morning. He smiled and asked me if I wanted a cup of tea. There then follows a detailed analysis of every word and interaction thereafter." The normal's response, the normal glazes over, thinks to themselves, "Not this again. I'm bored of hearing this. They will be talking again by tomorrow. She worries over nothing." Number 4, I feel sorry for him. The victim states, "So he did this, then that, then this again, and he always does this, He is horrible. Horrible, I tell you. I don't know what to do. Oh, he did this as well, and some more of that." The normal thinks to themselves, "I feel sorry for him putting up with someone so neurotic as her. No wonder he clears off for a few days. Probably needs the peace and quiet." Number 5, someone is exaggerating. The victim states, "No word of a lie. He locked me in the bedroom and threatened to burn the house down with me inside, and I heard him laughing as he said this to me. I am so scared of him. He keeps threatening to kill me. He rings me at work and comments about how my brakes are dodgy and laughs and puts the phone down." The normal thinks to themselves, "Sure he does. Nobody goes on like that. I do like my friend, but she is something of an attention seeker. Every other day there is one of these stories." Number 6, I don't think so. The victim states, "So he said that if I didn't do it, he would tell everybody in the church that I was sleeping with the vicar, and he would post pictures of me on the internet." The normal, "Who? Norman? No way. He is such a solid and respectable man. I don't think he would ever do anything like that. No, I have known him years. He would never do anything like that." Number 7, he did say she was crazy. The victim states, "He hides my purse, so I cannot go out. He tells me what I can and cannot eat. He won't allow me more than a minute in the shower, and stands watching me while I wash. He follows me around the house and keeps staring at me. I can even feel him watching me when I manage to slip out for a while. I know he is following me. The normal thinks to themselves, it's just as Neil predicted. He said she was losing her mind and coming out with all these fantastic stories. He is genuinely worried about her, and I can see why now. Poor thing. Poor him too. Number 8. Ups and downs. The victim states, he sometimes doesn't speak to me for days on end. He just sits and sulks and ignores me. It's horrible. I hate it. The normal says, oh, that's just men for you. They all do that at some point. It's part of the ups and downs of being in a relationship. Just ignore it and get on with your day. He will soon come round. You will see. Number 9. Don't involve me. The victim. Hi, it's me. Can I come round to see you? I need to talk to someone. He is doing it again. He has spent the last 2 hours shouting at me and throwing plates around the kitchen. I am sick of this. I cannot cope. The normal responds, I'd love to help, but I have an appointment. Look, I have to go. I will call you later. The normal thinks, I'm not getting drawn into their domestic dramas. I have my own life to look after. Number 10. I haven't a clue. The victim, after a lengthy description of a catalogue of odd and strange behaviours, states, so, what do you think? What should I do? I cannot go on like this. The normal responds, I don't know what to say, really. I can't work out why he would be lovely with you one week and awful the next. It doesn't add up. Perhaps if you sat down together and tried to work things out. In other words, the normal hasn't a clue about what is going on here. Not once does the normal turn to you and say, you are being abused by a disordered person, or you have been ensnared by a narcissist. Instead, when you describe the behavior to a normal, you are met with one or more of the responses I have just explained. We know this will be the case. We know it will leave you hurt, bewildered, and lacking the help and insight that you so desperately need. Why do people respond like this? 1. Lack of knowledge. Fortunately for us, few people really know what we are and what we do. 2. We do not walk around with a sign around our neck stating, I am an abusive narcissist. We blend in. People think the psychopaths and sociopaths appear like some crazed axe murderer. We do not. 3. People, although kind, are not empathic like you. Therefore, there is a limit to the time and resource they will apply to assisting you. People are inward-looking and care more about their own lives than yours. 4. The facade. Our charm and magnetism has people believing us to be wonderful and decent people. That facade is often hard to shatter. 5. Your coping abilities are eroded and you are worn out. This makes you appear unhinged, hysterical, and thus in keeping with the image that we have spread around that you are the crazy one. 6. A quiet life. People do not like conflict. They want people to get on, and they do not want to become involved in other people's problems. 7. Behind closed doors. People always take the view that there are 2 sides to every story. They will listen to you, but they will think there is something likely, but think there is likely to be some explanation, which means it is not as bad as you are making it out to be. You are provoking the abuser. You are making it up. You are being too sensitive and taking things the wrong way. The normal thinks life may be different behind closed doors. 8. People want other people to get on, and therefore, in order to try to preserve the peace, they will suggest that the behavior is not as bad as has been suggested, and pressure the victim to go home and sort things out, unaware it is not something that can be sorted out by having a chat and a cup of tea. 9. The tales of abuse and awful treatment seem far-fetched, that the normal cannot believe them. They have no experience of it, and, combined with the existence of the facade, They are unable to see how someone could behave this way. All of this results in you trying to persuade people without success, which becomes all the more frustrating and distressing for you. Naturally, we know fine well how people will respond to your protestations, and the lack of understanding and knowledge about our kind allows us to blend in, move freely around, and continue to behave in this manner with impunity. You are left wondering if the listener is blind or stupid. They are not stupid, but they are blinded to what we really are, just like you were as well.